Let me start with a story. This is Sunita. She is a widow, two children. She has two children, no land. Every year, the government owes her about 34,000 rupees, a pension, a scholarship, subsidized rations. But she never receives. Not because she doesn't qualify, but it arrives as forms or documents she cannot read. The problem is, in India, 100 million of low income and rural people are legally entitled to real budgeted money and services. Widow pensions, girl child scholarships, food rations, old age pensions, wage guarantee work. The money exists. It is set aside for them by law. And every year, an enormous share of it is never claimed. I repeat, it is never claimed. Not because people don't qualify, but because the benefit reaches them as an intimidating form or difficult documents in a language that is not theirs. That is very difficult for them to understand. And behind the process, no one ever explained to them. For the poorest person, claiming a benefit demands the three things that are least equipped to do. First, know that it exists. Out of 100 of overlapping central, state and local schemes, they should know what exists and what are not existing. Secondly, prove that they qualify, how many schemes are there in which they are qualified. And thirdly, how to file for it correctly, how to file it the right form, the right office, the right way before the deadline. The money is budgeted and simply never reaches them, or they pay a middleman or a dalal to read and file for them, turning a right into a bribe and routinely getting defrauded. So with this problem, I'm building a solution called HaqSetu. HaqSetu is the bridge to our rights. HaqSetu turns a spoken sentence, a photographed document in the user's own language, into one deliverable. The user just speaks or snaps a photo of any official paper, and HaqSetu returns three things: what this paper means, what you are owed and are not claiming, and the third, a ready to file paperwork. That is the completed official form. Bring these checklists and where and by when to submit those documents to the schemes in which they are qualifying. So yeah, let's see how HaqSetu works. So HaqSetu is designed in three languages: Hindu, Marathi, and English. For now, it can be extendable to many languages, many regional languages, and there are three options given. The first is tap to speak, type here, or upload documents. The person can speak, type, or upload documents. There is an example for try Sunita example. The example I told you in the first slide, that Sunita is a widow and has children. So as soon as Sunita types things and mentions about herself, so when she mentions about herself and goes for show my rights, it understands, finds the benefits she qualifies, it automatically fills the official forms and gives her the checklist where she is qualifying. And not only the checklist is given, the official documents that are required to qualify for that scheme are also mentioned here. So the work of going again and again and asking from different people become easy. It also tells in which of the following scheme Sunita is not eligible. As soon as she clicks on the download the filled form, the automatically filled up form opens up and she has to do nothing. She has all the documents that she needs to bring. The form is automatically filled and the schemes in which she is qualifying is also known to her. So let's see how it works. First of all, multimodal, it reads the user's real documents by photo and serves the non-literate or illiterate user by the voice. Secondly, multi-agent orchestration, it runs one agent per scheme concurrently, a real parallel system. The entire functioning is built with Codex and GPT 5.6 Tera.